Hello, my name is Daria, welcome to my channel, and today I will be sharing with you my 9th update for my rolling project pen. In this project I'm working on 10 products at a time, and my goal for all of these products is to finish them, and once I finish one product I will roll another one in. So we are nearing the end of the year and I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I have quite a good update today. We have a couple of rollouts, so let's just jump into this video and talk about all of the products. In this project I usually start with the products that were in it the longest, and I rolled in this Flawless Base Color Correcting Palette from W7 in June, and you will be able to see now the progress on this palette, but when I rolled it in, I think I've had all of the shades in it still left, but I had a big pen in green shade, I think. And by the next update I was able to expand pens in a green shade. I've hit pen in orange shade, and then by the next update I was able to finish green and orange shade, but I had also hit pen in purple, peach and in a powder, and by my last update I finished every single shade except for yellow and pink shades, and that's what the palette is looking like right now. And as you will be able to see, I've finished every single one shade in this palette, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm not exactly sure where were yellow and pink shades in this palette, to be honest. I think yellow was here, but anyway, I've used yellow shade 4 additional times in order to finish it, and I've used pink shade 12 additional times. So in total I've used pink 28 times and I used yellow shade 38 times. I quite like this palette. I wanted to try something like that because it had a lot of color correcting shades, and I just wanted to try them all and see which one I liked. Well, I've liked the best peach shade and pink shade because they can color correct my under eyes. I don't really have dark circles, at least I think so, but I have a lot of veins under my eyes and they're purple, so I can color correct them with peaches and pinks. I'm really happy to be done with this palette, and I'm happy that this palette kind of taught me that I don't really need color correctors except for maybe these pinky peachy tones. But the green color corrector didn't do anything for me. The same with purple and yellow color correctors, and this yellow powder was too yellow for me. So basically, yeah, I was able to use this palette up and I was able to try a lot of color correctors, but now I know that I can use them up if I have them, but I also know that I don't really need them. So that was our first empty, and now I will be talking about a blush from TheBalm that lives in this compact. I've deposited it from its original palette just because it was easier for me to use this blush in this packaging, and I rolled it in July. So when I rolled it in, I haven't used it that much, I think, and by my August update I was able to hit pen in this blush, and this pen was quite okay. By my September update I've expanded a pen quite a bit and I was very happy with it, and this month I was continuing to expand the pen, but at some point I've decided to repress this blush just because it was too difficult for me to pick up a product on my brush. So now you will be able to see how it looked like before I repressed it, and that's what it's looking like now. And I'm very happy to say that we don't have much product left. I really like this blush, so I'm not really in a rush to finish it, but at the same time I would be really happy if I could be done with it by the end of the year, and now I'm sure that I will be. So it's a very neutral blush for me. It's peachy pink color, it suits every look that I create, and I think the progress on this one is a little bit slower than on the other balm blushes that I've already penned this year, just because I'm mixing it with my Franken blush. That Franken blush is very bright, and I don't really like wearing it on its own, but when I mix that blush with this blush from TheBalm, it creates quite a nice blush color and quite a nice blush look. So I think that's why the progress is a little bit slow on this blush. But anyway, I've used it 30 times in September for a total of 82 uses in this project, and I'm very happy about it. I will try my best to use it up by the next update, but if I won't be able to do it, then in 2 updates it will be done for sure. In July, I've also rolled in my Franken bronzer, and it lives in this powder compact, but I Franken 2 eyeshadows from TheBalm palette that I didn't like on my eyes, but that created quite a nice bronzer. And when I rolled it in, I didn't use it at all. I've just Frankened it, I guess. And by my August update, I've managed to hit pan in this bronzer. By my September update, I've expanded the pan that much that I've decided to repress this bronzer, and now you will be able to see what it looked like when I repressed it. So I've had quite a bit of product and it's still, and that's what the bronzer is looking like right now. So you will be able to see that I've managed to reheat pan in this bronzer, and I've expanded it quite a bit. I've also used it 30 times in September for a total of 75 uses in this project, which is kind of insane just for 2 eyeshadows, but I guess they were kind of big. Well, anyway, I think I will be able to finish it by the next update. It's not my favorite Franken bronzer that I created, just because it's a little bit cool toned for me, and I really liked mixing it with another bronzer that was a little bit too warm toned to me. But now I don't know, I think I won't be doing it, just because I really want to concentrate on this bronzer and I want to be able to finish it by my next update. And it will be great because it would mean that I used up 2 eyeshadows. But I will continue working on it. I'm not sure if I will repress it again, maybe in a week or in 2 weeks, but for now I'm happy to continue using it like that. One more product that I rolled in July is this Eyeline Longwear Retractable Pencil from Delilah in the shade Coal, and basically it's just a black eye pencil. And now you will be able to see what it's looking like right now, and this purple line is what I was able to use up since my last update, and I'm quite happy with the progress that I managed to make. I've used it 30 times in September, which is great, for a total of 86 uses in this project. And I have a little bit more progress this month just because I've used it a little bit more. Like previous months I've used it, for example, 26 times, so now I've used it 30 times, and that's why I've made a little bit more progress on it. I think I will be able to use it up in 2 updates, which will be great. I wasn't sure that I will be able to use up this eyeliner by the end of the year, and I'm really happy that I'm making such great consistent progress. Anyway, I use this eyeliner almost every time I do my makeup in my tight line, and it works quite well. I really like using darker eyeliners in my tight line because it makes my lashes look more full. I hope it makes sense, but anyway, I really like the look that this eyeliner creates, and I will be happy to continue using it. The last product that I rolled in July is this translucent baking powder from Revolution, and I have just a little bit of it left, and I'm quite happy with it. I'm continuing making consistent progress on it, and I think it will be done maybe in 10 to 15 more uses. But I've used it 15 times since my last update for a total of 56 uses in this project, and I'm quite happy about it. I've started experimenting with my powders a little bit, and I've combined like a yellow and a pink powder in a container, and so I was using this powder a little bit, and then I had another powder in my Clue project pen, yeah, for a usage goal. So like I didn't give all of my attention to this powder, but it's okay because I'm quite sure that it will be done by my next update. And I really like using this powder, so it's not a problem for me to have it in my collection for a little bit longer. In August I rolled in 3 products, and first of them is this HD concealer from W7. I have the shade Fair Neutral 2, and you will see close-up now, but I didn't make a new line. First line was when I rolled it into the project, and the second line was in my last update, but now I couldn't quite see where concealer has settled, but I hope you will be able to see that I'm starting to have a little bit of a windowing in this concealer, which is great. So maybe it will kind of settle down a little bit more, because I had to put flashlight for this concealer, and even then I wasn't sure where it settled down. So I really hope that I will get more windowing in this concealer by the next update, but I'm not sure that I will be able to finish it by the end of the year because it's quite a big product. It has 14 milliliters in it, which is a lot. Like a standard concealer has 4 to 7 milliliters of product in it, and it has 14. But I really like this product, and I'm okay with using it. I've used it 30 additional times since my last update for a total of 56 uses in this project, and I've used it every day in September, as you're able to tell, and I'm very happy about it. I really like this concealer, and I don't mind using it every day. The next product that I rolled in August is Trigwell Cosmetics Lip Oil in the scent Coconut, and now you will be able to see a close-up, and I was on the first line when I rolled it in. I was on the second line in my last update, and now I have just a little bit of a product left in it. I even took the stopper out, but I still have some product in the bottom of this lip oil and on the sides of this packaging, so I can't say that it's empty yet. And I really like this lip oil, so I'm not in a rush to finish it. I think I have maybe a week or 2 weeks with this lip oil still, because when I took the stopper out of it, I thought that I was almost done, and it was 2 weeks ago, I think, and I still have quite a bit of product left in this packaging. So I've used it 30 more times since my last update, for a total of 61 uses in this project, and I'm quite happy with it. It will be staying into this project. I won't be rolling in something new, but I think it will be an easy empty by my next update, and I use it every day before I go to bed. It's really nourishing, really moisturizing, and I like how it feels on my lips. So yeah, it's just a great oil, and I'm really happy to continue using it. The last product that I rolled in August is this setting spray from Beauty Moon Cosmetics, and as you can see, we were on the first line when I rolled it in, and we were on the second line in our last update, and now I'm happy to say that this setting spray is completely finished. So I'm really happy about it, because I didn't really like this setting spray. I ended up using it as a primer or to spray it on my water activated liners to like activate them, but for this it was a nice spray, but I couldn't use it after I applied my makeup because it made it crease, and I didn't like it at all, of course. So I wouldn't repurchase it, and I wouldn't really recommend this spray to anyone. It's kind of sad because Beauty Moon Cosmetics, it's a small UK indie brand, but yeah, this setting spray just wasn't for me. And I've used it an additional 19 times since my last update, for a total of 75 uses to finish it. And I think that's not quite accurate, because I didn't really count uses when I activated my eyeliners with it. So yeah, I just used it 75 days, I guess, but some days I've used it in 2 different ways. But anyway, I'm really happy that it's done and that it's out of my collection. And in my last update, I rolled in 2 products. First of them is this highlighter stick from Milk Makeup in the shade Red or Red RAD. And as you can see, I've made such a good progress on it. I wasn't expecting it at all, to be honest. I thought it would go slower, but it's going really fast. I used it mostly to underpaint, just because it's easier for me to use it that way, and I don't need to worry about blending it on top of my foundation and all of this stuff, so I use quite a lot of it. But I've used it 30 times in September, for a total of 30 uses in this project. I really like this highlighter, but I started to really understand that I like powder products a lot more than creams. So basically now I will be trying to move out all of my cream products from my collection, and then I will focus on my powder products. But it's a nice highlighter, it's a nice shade of highlighter, it's this pinky shade, and you can build it up a little bit, but basically it's a very sheer product, to be honest. I'm okay with using it, so I will continue to do it. And now when I've seen the progress, I think I might be able to finish it by the end of the year. I was sure that I wouldn't be able to do it, but now I have hope. And the next product that I rolled in September was this Glam Shadow Stick from NYX in the shade Amber. No, Divine Amber. And now you will be able to see the progress that I managed to make. I've used up this purple line. It's quite an okay amount of progress considering that I've used it only 10 times in September. And that's like my soft goal for this type of products. It's a shadow stick, it's a cream shadow stick. It has quite a good shade, but I can't really use it every day, you know. So I'm quite okay with 10 uses and with the amount of progress that I was able to make. But I think it means that I won't be able to finish it by the end of the year if I continue using it only 10 times per month. But that's also okay with me because these shadow sticks move quite slowly for me, but I'm not complaining about it. I use it mostly as a base for some of my looks and it works quite well. So I'm happy to be using it, I'm happy to be making progress on it, and of course it will be staying in this project. So we had 2 empties in this update, and it means that we will be rolling in 2 more products. So I decided to roll in a foundation into this project. It's Conceal&Hydrate foundation from Revolution, and now you will be able to see that I've used up quite a bit of it already. It's in the shade F2 and it's very pink on me. Like, not insanely pink, but it's pinker than I would want it to be. And that's why I've decided to roll it into my rolling project pen to try and finish it up. I really like the formula of this foundation, but of course the shade is not great for me. I won't be using it every time I do my makeup because there are the days that I want to look my best, and for that to happen I need to use a foundation that actually matches my skin tone. But it's okay to use, it's not like insanely pink on me, and maybe I will try to use it with my yellow powder and they will diffuse each other a little bit, I'm not sure. But anyway, I don't expect to finish this foundation by the end of the year because I have quite a bit of it left, but I don't know, at least I will make some good progress on this foundation in the next 3 months. And the next product that I'm rolling in is another setting spray. It's oh my god, Boost Fixing Spray with Ceramide from Revolution, and it has, well, it has something in it, some kind of powder that glows, and I haven't used it, but I really hope that it will be okay to use. I don't know anything about it, but I'm working on another setting spray that's almost done. I think I have 1 or 2 weeks left with it, so I will hopefully start using this setting spray in the end of October. And Once again, I'm not sure that I will be able to finish this setting spray by the end of the year, but I'm sure that I will come very close to doing it. But that's it for this video. I think I will be able to finish this bronzer by my next update. I'm also sure that I will be able to finish this translucent powder from Revolution and this coconut lip oil from Trigwell. I will try my best to finish the Balm Blush, but I'm not sure that it will happen. So, I think we can expect from 3 to 4 rollouts next month, which will be kind of insane, especially since like we have only 3 months left in this year, and like in a month it will be just 2 months, and I will need to think which products I will be able to finish in such short amount of time. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I hope you will stay with me on my project painting journey. Thank you again so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!